I messed up. I'm not touching that stuff in the bottom. I'm sorry, I messed up. I turned us off by mistake. I was trying to get those icons in the bottom, but I should do that when I'm not online with you guys. But Tiffany, congratulations for going to support group and therapy. That takes a lot, and that's a great thing for you to do for your soul. Everybody who's off, a lot of people are at home right now and lockdown. What a great thing to do. What a great thing to work on yourself. And that's also why I'm doing SoulCARE, for us to share with each other, for a place of positivity, a place of remembrance of your soul. This is why we're here. And thank you. That's great. I'm glad you're doing that, Tiffany. Everyone else should do that too. Do something for yourself to build up your own esteem, your own power. When you come out of this, you should be a different person within yourself. You have the power. You are the bright light that you are. That's what you want to be when you come out of this. Make sure it's a good time for you to take care of yourself. When we started this, we thought you have to go home, stay home, go inside. And I always say go inside to your soul. Because your soul will speak to you. Your soul is very loud. But you have to give the time. So take the time. Take 10 minutes, 15 minutes a day and sit in the quiet. Listen to your breath and a place won't be interrupted. And let your soul speak to you. Be empowered. I'm sorry I pushed the wrong buttons, kids. This week we have a lot of, on May 11th, we have, I think it's 3 planets in retrograde. It's going to be a very tough month. May 11th on is very tough. My mother's birthday is May 11th. Because there are 3 planets, and forgive me, I'm not sure which ones there are. It's Jupiter, maybe Neptune, and another one, Uranus, maybe, I'm not sure. They're in retrograde. So it's going to be things bouncing back and forth and things not working, and it's going to be a big deal. So, big deal. Could be some Earth changes coming up in the next 2 weeks, too, because you have Scorpio moon and sun in Taurus opposing each other. The two very, very strong signs of that energy. Taurus energy is very physical, and Scorpio is very water. So they're fighting each other, opposing each other. So wouldn't be surprised if there are floods, earthquakes, typhoons, things like that. Volcanoes. I don't do private readings, Nicole, but I do have people on my website, vanpraagh.com, on the resource page. They do private readings. I put them on there because they're incredible. Many better than I am. So that's the place to go. And you get readings over the phone, over Zoom is great. It really is. I prefer it better than in person. I prefer not seeing the person. Pam, me thinking of my mediumship course. Great. So mediumship 1 would be good for you, sweetheart. I love past life regression today, and I do past life regression. I've been regressed many times, and it's very accurate for me, and I've done it. It's helped other people. Yes, it could be, Stacy, more earth movement with that strong Taurus. I don't know who Justin is. Oh, good, great, Ethan. Yeah, meditation book is great. Just carry it on with you. So I'll do an evening of psychic readings too. So you answer a psychic question and answer that. Thank you. I look great. I feel great. I got a 55-inch television set. I never thought I would do that, but I did. And I can swing it around, and I can sit and watch them. And I love watching my true crime stories and my CBS Morning News. I can last in CNN for about 10 minutes, and I got to turn that off because I don't watch news. Ever since political things changed, I just don't watch. I don't feel like I belong on this earth. I feel like I live somewhere else. Do you feel like that? You don't belong here? Isn't it weird? Maybe I'm getting older, and things have changed so much. Happy to see you, Lisa, Carrie, Schultz. I'm not going to, Lily Dale won't have me back because I tattletaled on them. I told them the quality of mediumship is poor, mediocre at best, and they shouldn't have the public getting readings from mediocre mediums when the public has, their heart in their sleeve, and these mediums are poor. They're not good, and they should not ever have a place called, it's just wrong. No integrity. They called Lily Dale, and they have a certain level of mediumship, and they just don't care. I tried changing it. Lisa Williams tried changing them. They don't care. Sad. So Dana said, a lot of activity in my home last week. Should I be scared? No, but find out what it is. Go into meditation. Well, I don't belong here anymore, but it just feels like a place I don't recognize. And I'm sure as people get older, they feel that way too. Generations change. I mean, there are people here that live now that didn't know anything about 8-track tapes or phones on the wall, and kind of scary. I felt that too. When I was a little kid, I felt I didn't belong here. Yeah, I felt that. Your husband came on with 80s. I didn't even know they made 86-inch TV. Oh my God, men and TVs. Is that for his man cave? I used to have a really great man cave in Laguna Beach. I had literally a room with rocks. The walls were made of rocks. That this couple, they'd go on these trips with a trailer, like long trailer, and they'd find rocks and put them in the back of a trailer for their new home they were going to build. And they built this room in Laguna Beach, and it was the media room, and it was all made out of rock. So I called that my man cave. Music's bringing you therapy. It's great. I just downloaded Pandora for the first time, and I love it. And I'm listening to music I've never heard before, so I love that. I agree, music is therapy, without a doubt. Thanks, Debbie. Was there an earthquake in Arkansas? See, Southwest. There'll be more, honey. There's going to be more across the country this week. Watch. Any mentions about the virus? The virus is not over yet, so stay clear. Lockdown. I ordered masks about 2 months ago, and I still haven't received them. But I do have one. Michelle Lee, you can take the spiritual life coach now. Yes. You can take it any time. You have your rotary phone. I love that. You know what? I know it sounds like a waterfall, but it's really a gardener next door with a blower. And they're illegal in San Diego, but they do them anyway. I'm afraid to move because the connection might get lost. Fellini, where is the energy? Where, honey? What are you talking about? Where? Hi from Marietta. Hello. Wow, honey, you got to pick your dog. You close your eyes and get the names. Maybe put the names on a piece of paper or the pictures, or just close your eyes and just feel, or just bring it to your heart and feel, not knowing who the dog is. You feel the best way. Wow, thank you, Bets. Yes, Kevin Lee, yes. Very good, Kevin Lee. Tonight I'll be on, yes, Julie's mediumship page. That's right. I don't do private readings, but people that on my website do. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Javier, do you think souls in the other dimensions are abnormally busy now that many... Not abnormally busy. They're always busy over there. Always busy. There's no rest many times. They're always busy. Dana disappeared. I've seen you in Lilydale. Sorry to hear about what it's made out to be, but the last time I was there, we went to see you. Thank you, sweetheart. Will Disney open soon in Orlando? I don't think so. Wow, thank you, Cindy, the bright spot. That's why I'm here. Anxiety, so again, grounding, Amber, sitting in the stillness of your being would really help you. Just being quiet for 10, 15 minutes and listen to the breath. And you might get the monkey mind, the little things you worry about. So let it just float in and float out. That's all. Oh, thank you, Bernie. You're a big fan. Thank you. Kathy, well, that happens when you're empath. Oh, thanks, Sanjay. How are you, Sanjay? Nice to see you. That sound behind me is the gardeners next across the street. Yes, Susan, if you go to my page, the JVP School of Mystical Arts, and you tap on one of the courses, you'll read up on it. If one you want, you just click on it, and it brings you, it instructs you exactly step by step how to register. Okay? It's all, believe me, it's all automatic, all automated. I spent a lot of money to get that automated, believe me. I think my first world check. I'm great, Rhonda. How are you, sweetheart? Hi, Patty from Philadelphia. Hello, Pat from Limerick, Ireland. How are you? Well, a lot of stuff over there. You know that, Pat. A lot of changes over there. You feel past lives. Yes, they do have jobs, Holly. Different types of jobs they do. Really about service work, helping each other, teaching, making things, helping people clear their minds. Many different types of jobs. They don't need to sleep, but they do rest. The council. Do you know about this? Yes, I know about the council. I have heard of Casadega, Florida. I've heard the same thing about Lilydale. Same type of quality of mediumship. What planets? I don't know which planets. You should look it up and say, Google it. What 3 planets are in retrograde this week? Yes, the health problems affect the receptivity of spirit messages. It can. It can cloud you up, sure. Sure, you're the vessel, and the vessels are clear. It can, even though it's from the spirit, it's spirit to spirit communication, the physical will indeed be influenced or affected. Thank you, Marie. Good to see you. I know Denver. I know. I love Denver too. Good, Michelle. Very good. But sit quietly too. Develop, develop, develop. Hello from Newfoundland. Hello. I passed visiting the Newfoundland. Ah, thank you. I knew you guys would need these soul cares. It's a bigger, better world out there than the one that we're around right now. There's a good things out there too. So place your mind to the positive things. We'll get through this. There'll be beginning, middle, and end. As Julie Andrews said, when things are rough, just stay still until the path is clear. I like that. Love from New Zealand. Love back. Mary Catherine had a horrible weekend. Well, it could be also the retrogrades too. I had a very difficult weekend too. I did too. With a lot of passwords and new passwords, all that technical stuff just throws me. And a lot of times I find it's human error. So you got to pay extra attention this week with all those retrogrades. There'll be a lot of human error in things. Check all your balances when you get your checking statement or your balances on credit cards. Make sure you check those over and over again, because those are the things that you got to look at for mistakes this week. I just got a hit on that. I used to see faces, June, when I'm asleep. It's very much spirit. I think so. I think you can be developed as a medium. You did a 28-day course. How did you like the 28-day course, Susie? If you stayed consistent with that, it should have been excellent for you. The next one I'll do is the energy cleanse. Hey, go to my website, vanpraagh.com. That's fine. I would type it in, but I'd make a mistake here. Is that my guide behind me? Could be. I love New Zealand. I want your courses, but can make similar payments than. Yeah, you can create the payment methods. I mean, it's not, it's all computerized, so it's different payment methods. Those are the ones that we can track. If you go opposite that, it's going to be screwed up. So we got to stick to those payment methods. Oh, thank you, Debbie Stewart. You saw my face. Thank you, honey. Every piece. I know, Stacy. States are breaking off and own government. And I know, in the new world. I know, honey. Very psychic. Obviously, boy, they have two of those blowers going on. Jen, let me sit somewhere else. Maybe it'll help. I hope so. Is that better? Might be better. I hope so. Okay. Obviously, Jen, my spirit might want to talk to you. So why don't you sit down and speak to them? Just listen. Yes. Can you do things? Yes. On the other side, if you wanted to, let's say, play the piano in the earth world, but you weren't able to for some circumstances. Wow, that's Mama. Hey, Mama, say hi. If you want to go for a walk. You can learn to play the piano over there. You can learn to do anything you've ever wanted to do, but weren't able to do it here. And that's what's called heaven. You earn things. Just like here on this earth, you earn things. On the spirit side of life, you earn things for what you've done down here. It's like when you're down here on the earth, people are very wealthy or people have good luck all the time. They've earned that. And it's what they do with it that matters. Like I know very wealthy people and billionaires, millionaires, and I often say, I don't push it in front of them, but I do say it's a responsibility. It's what you do with that matters. So you can use it for yourself, you can help other people with it. It's up to them. Okay, I'm just running through these. Sorry, folks, there's so many. Hello, Florida Keys. Hello, love Florida Keys. Look at you. What do you do with a busy mind? Write a book, create something, uh, design landscape garden, plant something. Again, write, cook, come up with a recipe, you can cook, clean out my closet, clean out my shelves. That's what I do with a busy mind. What do you do with a busy mind? How are you going to help people? Write a list of that. Oh, good. A bird chirping, probably spirit. I had a couple of days of insomnia too. Could have been the full moon. All right, I'm going to go now because she wants to go out. That's amazing. And I don't think the other video will be on, but this will. And look into the Evening of Spirit. We're going to add some more chairs. We are sold out already, but we're going to do that. And I will come up with an evening of psychic readings. Okay? Maybe just a psychic question. Okay, kids. Jennifer, don't worry about your son. Jennifer, you got to let him live his life. Ask him what he loves to do. Ask him what he wants to be in 5 years. You know, don't make it easy for him. But see what he wants to do now. Can't live his life, honey. It's hard at this point. I'm trying to get through all my questions here. Hi, South Carolina. Hello, Sydney. So I will see you tomorrow, everybody. Tomorrow we'll do a meditation. And you'll have to go and see. Don't take all my classes at once. I don't think it's a good idea. Because you'll have too much. So just take one at a time. It's the best thing to do. Make sure you finish one class at a time. Okay? Because each class is very intense. Hi, Debbie. Bless you in the UK. Okay, kids. See you tomorrow. Thanks, everyone. Blessings. Love.